Fear of Gura cheese, not Gura shark. Rubber ducks are scary. What?
Brown sugar bourbon? Yeah, one please. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Solid. For those of you not familiar with the VTubers, allow me to paint a picture for you. There was some time ago when Japanese VTubers were becoming quite large, and they wanted to move over to North America. However, there was one problem. Most Americans only speak one language, and that is American. This was a problem for the Japanese VTubers who wanted to come over to the States to provide their entertainment. What was the solution? Well, a few brave individuals decided to add subtitles to Japanese VTubers. This allowed for the American audience to enjoy the content that the Japanese had already been enjoying for some time. It seemed as though this was it. Things were going to stop for VTubers. But that wasn't the case. You see, because hololive put out a few applications asking for new talent, specifically in North America, specifically, potentially, in the United States. They filled up a whole roster, a whole line of VTubers that all spoke English. This could only spell one thing: the takeover of YouTube. I'd like to single in on a particular person within the VTubers, a particular individual, if you will. This character's name is Gura. Now, Gura is the smallest of the group. In fact, some would say she's the weakest. She's not boing boing, as they say. To put it bluntly, she's flat-chested.
You see, Gura, she's hydrodynamic, but she needs floaties. Now me? I don't need any floaties.
Now, some of you might say, well, why does a shark need boobs? And to that I say, excellent question. But I digress. So Gawr, out of the whole group, started out with around 10,000 subscribers. It's been, what, a month and a half? And now she is on the way to 1 million. In fact, by the time this video publishes, she may already have 1 million subscribers. Well, the reason I wanted to make this video was I wanted to explore the reasons why Gawr has advanced so sporadically among the YouTube community. How has she gained so much traction? Her specifically. Other VTubers as well have garnered decent amounts of subscribers, ranging in the 400,000, 300,000 range. All equally talented. Mind you, this video is not to diss the other VTubers. No. They're all good in their own way. But Gawr specifically has touched on the niche that the others will probably also soon touch on as well. And so this video is to explore the reasons why the English hololive VTubers are exploding. Let's start with reason number 1. The first reason would be the VTubers themselves. I mean, just think about the virtual market. You have people that aren't, themselves. They're virtual. They could be anything they want. I could be a velociraptor. I could be a piece of toast. It doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is a couple things. The nuance of having a virtual avatar. The idea that you can be kind of anonymous. The idea that you can be a character from an anime, a character from a movie. You're a cartoon. You're virtual. That is a niche aspect, and that's something that's starting to gain more and more popular attraction. The way I can describe it is, imagine if a puppy started a YouTube channel, but this puppy wasn't just a puppy. It was a puppy that stood up and talked and interacted with its audience. You would say, wow, that puppy has some good content. There you go. It's the combination of things being unique, things being new. Things that are new are always going to blow up, right? So let's explore the second reason. Mind you, this is coming on the tail end of this sort of Twitch, YouTube debacle. the full body thotties, as they say, or they don't say full body thotties, sorry, that's a VR chat term. They would just say thoughts. Twitch streamers who don't offer any content besides what's going on up here. There was a movement against them, and the movement was ignited, in fact exploded, by one Twitch streamer in particular, Brox. For those of you not familiar with Brox, imagine if Jesus transported himself to 2020 and became a New Zealand guy who likes to carve wood. Jesus also carved, so this works out in multiple ways than one. Anyway, Brox started this trend of it's better to be wholesome than it is to be a greedy Twitch thought. Most people agreed with this, and the few people who didn't, we still don't really know what their reasoning is. But the VTubers themselves, sure, they may make a sexual innuendo here every now and then, they may make a your mama joke, but for the most part, they're pretty wholesome. They're good content creators. They're entertaining to watch. I've tuned into a Gawr stream multiple times. In fact, I've stood in the waiting room for 10 minutes waiting for a Gawr stream to start, just because I know I'm going to be delivered some very interesting content. So, aside from the fact that Gawr looks like a cute little shark, her personality is enjoyable. In fact, I bet that's what they had the hololive auditions for, was to kind of weed out and see which person would be best. My brother and I hypothesized that she could be maybe a voice actress. She could be an actress in her past life. She has quite a repertoire of knowledge to deal from. I've seen her speak in French. I've seen her try out a French accent. I've seen her make various pop culture references. I've seen her just make off-the-cuff jokes, this witty humor. She's got a timing. She has kind of a presence, a way to hold her community captive that's seems to be a mixture of experience. Plus, she says in a certain video, the first month of her being a hololive VTuber, she said the training was really rigorous, really demanding. So I'm wondering if they put her through some kind of a VTuber boot camp, if you will.
The first month, it was really hard. It was really stressful. It was really, really hard. I'm not gonna lie. It was really hard to like, I don't know. It's honestly, I'll just say it was really hard. It was really exciting. It was the unknown, you know? It was a lot.
Now, hololive has been going around for a while. You know, the Japanese VTubers, they've been big. They've been building. They've started all of this. So I'm wondering if that same company passed down the knowledge that they had built up and then gave it to Gawr and the other English hololive VTubers. So instead of, say, building up for a couple years and then learning all this, on day one, they came in with all that knowledge. That's just going to make you more successful. Which brings us to the third reason for why Gura now probably has 1 million subscribers. And here's the reason right now. Ah!